Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In last video we had made this sign up layout for our app. So now in this video we will connect our app to the Firebase. So Firebase is basically a backend service provided by Google. So it will provide all the functionality of the backend like authentication feature, database and other also. So you don't need to code any backend uh, programming. So if you don't know any backend language, so it's fine, you can use this service and it will take care all the functionality that you want from the backend. Okay, so you don't need to uh, code the backend programming. Okay, so you need only the front end, that is our app, that is our Java language, and you don't need to do the backend programming. So it's a free service, so you don't need to pay anything for the starting app. Once you reach some level, then it may charge you, but up to that level it's a free service. So it's best for the starting app, and also if you don't want to code backend uh, programming. Okay, so we will use this Firebase service. So we will connect our app to this Firebase service. So go to the browser, and here search on Google Firebase console. Okay, so this is the result, these are the results. Now click on this first link, that is console.firebase.google.com. click on this. Now sign in with your Google account. Okay, after login you will see an interface like this. So here we will add a new project to our Firebase. So click on this add project, click on this button. Now enter the name of our project. So let's enter. You can name anything you want, because it's a Firebase project. So we will name it the name of our app, that is exam practice, and then we will click on continue. Then will not enable this analytics, so click on this, disable this, and then click on this create project. So it's creating our Firebase project. If you want to manage backend yourself, you can also do backend programming and host your project on a server also. Okay, that is up to you. You can use Firebase service, or you want your own server, you can do that also. Okay, now click on this continue button, press continue. Now this is our project that we have created. So click on this. These are the features that it provides, that is authentication, database, storage, hosting, and all these functions. Now here click on this button, that is Android button. Click on this Android button, and here enter the package name of our app. Okay, so go to our Android Studio, and here in any activity, that is login activity, at first this is our first line is our package name. So copy only this com.mtc.exam practice, leave the semicolon, and also leave this package. Only copy this name, copy it, and then go to the Firebase and paste this here. Okay, after this give name to this app. So name it exam practice. Then we need a shining SHA1 certificate. So we need an SHA1 key. So go to the Android Studio again, and here click on this button on the right side of this Gradle, right side of this Firebase. So click on this Gradle button. Here you will see an interface like this. Now click on this app button, and in this app click on this Android button. Okay, in Android you will see signing report. Okay, so double click on this signing report button, double click on this, and you will see at the bottom an interface like this. Here you will see the SHA1 set key. These are the keys, that is MD5 SHA1. We need only SHA1, that is this. So copy this SHA1 key from here, copy this, and then go to the our Firebase app and then paste it here, and then click on register app. So we have registered our app. Now click on this download google services.json file. Click on this, it will download a file. This is the file google services.json, and now copy this file. Okay, this is the file that we have downloaded. Now copy this file google services.json. Now go to the Android Studio and here click on this project, and here in project click on this Android and select here project, and then open this exam practice project, open the app and click on this app folder, and right click on this and click on this paste button. Now its name should be same, must be same as this, that is google services.json. You cannot name it anything, any other name. Its name should be same. So you will double check its name and then click on OK button. So it will copy our JSON file here. Okay, and then we have copied our JSON file. Then again select this project and go to the Android. So this is our Android view, and let's minimize this and change this also here, change it to app so that we can run our app. Now go to the Firebase, and here we have done this step. Now click on next. Here we need this in our Gradle file, so copy this line. We have already this Google in our Gradle file, so we'll copy this line only, copy this line, and then go to the Android Studio. Here come to the bottom in resources, not in resources, come to the bottom here, Gradle scripts. In Gradle script open this build.gradle. So we have two build.gradle, one for app, one for project. So we need to open this project level Gradle file. So click on this, open this file, and here we have in dependencies class path. Below this class path we will paste that line that we have copied. Okay, so this is the line, and you need to check you should have this Google in repositories and here also in repositories. Okay, you should have this Google. If you don't have this, you can copy these lines also and paste them here. Okay, so we already have Google here and here, so we have copied only this line. Okay, so now come back to our Firebase project. Here we have these Googles already and we have copied this. Now come below, and here we need to change in app level Gradle file. So first copy this line, that is com.android.application, and go to the Android Studio. Now this time open in Gradle scripts, open build.gradle of app level. Earlier we have opened this project, now open this app level Gradle file. Okay, so this is the app level Gradle file. Here at the top we will copy this. Okay, we already have this line com.android.application, so we don't need this line. Go back to this project Firebase. We already have this line, so we'll copy only this line. Okay, because we already have this line, so we have copied this line, second line. Now go back to the Android Studio, and here in app level Gradle file, paste this below this. Okay, so now we have copied this also. Now come back to the Firebase project. We have copied. Now we want dependencies. Okay, so we want a dependency for every functionality that we want in our app. Okay, so like we now we want a login functionality. For this we need an authentication dependency. Okay, so we need dependency for authentication. So first sync this project. So go to the studio and click on sync now. It will take some time. Now come back to this Firebase project. Now we have synced. Now click on this next. Okay, continue to console, click on this. Okay, now we have added our app. Okay, so now click here, go to docs. It will open the documentation. In this, here click on this get started for Android. Here go to below in authentication, click on this authentication and click on Android. And in Android, here we want a password authentication, so click on this password authentication. Now this is the authentication that we want. Now click on this. Now come to bottom, and here first we needed to add dependency, so we need this dependency for authentication, that is Firebase auth. So copy this line, copy, and then go to the project Android Studio, and here in app level Gradle file, here we have dependencies. These are the different dependencies, and after this constraint layout, here we will add another dependency, that is for Firebase auth. Okay, now click on sync now. So now we have Firebase authentication dependency also. Okay, now come back to the documentation, Firebase documentation. Here we have added our app already. Now we want a login functionality. So for login functionality, come down here. This is for sign up functionality. So let's first complete the sign up functionality. Okay, so this is for sign up. Create with email and password. Okay, so copy this code, copy, and then go to the Android Studio. Here go to the sign up activity. Okay, so go to our sign up activity. Here in sign up button, here we will create another function, that is sign up user, sign up new user, and we will create this function outside of this on create function, private void sign up new user, and we'll paste the code that we have copied here. Okay, here we need a variable for mauth. So first create mauth variable. So go to the top, here create a variable private Firebase auth, that is Firebase auth variable, then name it mauth. This is the authentication variable, and then in on create, here we will initialize this variable, that is mauth is equal to Firebase auth dot get instance. Okay, so now we have initialized this variable also. Now come below in this create user function. Here now we have a mauth variable. Now we want email and password, so it will take email and password in input. Okay, so we want email and password, so we will get the email and password from here. from this edit text, name and email. So for this we will create two variables, that is private string email string, password string, and one for confirm password string, and one for username, that is name string. Okay, small n. Okay, so these are the strings. Okay, here also small c, here also in password also small p. Okay, so these are the strings. Now we will assign values in these strings. So here come down to the sign up button. Here we will create some validation first. So we will check if validate, then we will call this sign up user function. Okay, else we will not call this sign up function. So now we have to create this validate function. So here we will create validation function. So private void validate. Here uh, we will get all the strings that we have created. First is name string. Name string is equal to name, that is our edit text, dot get text dot toString dot trim. Trim will delete the spaces from the string, that is start and end spaces only. Okay, if user gives space in the start or the end of the name, so it will delete this space. So we will use trim. Now password string is equal to password dot get text dot toString dot trim. Now name string, sorry, not name, email string is equal to email dot get text dot toString dot trim. Then name password email, then we have a confirm password string. Confirm password string is equal to confirm password dot get text dot toString dot trim. Okay, so now we have 4 strings. Now we will check these strings one by one to validate the data. So we will check if name string dot if name string dot is empty. If it's empty, then we will show the error to the user in the name field. So we will show that name field dot set error, and we will set the error as enter name, enter your name. Okay, so it will show the error and we will return false. Okay, so for false we need here boolean. Instead of void we have a boolean. Okay, so this is for name. Similarly we will check for all the strings. So if email string dot is empty, then we will set the error to the email dot set error, and we will set error enter email id, and here also return false. Then we will check for password. If password string dot is empty, then we will set the error to the password dot set error, enter password, and we will return false. Then here if confirm password, string is empty, then confirm password dot set error, and we'll set the error enter password. Okay, and we'll return false. Then we will also check if uh, password and confirm password should be same, these strings should be same. So we will also check if uh, password string dot compare to confirm password string is equal to 0, means 0 means they are same. Okay, if so we'll check if not equal to 0. If they are not same, then uh, we will show a toast to the user, toast dot make text, and the context is sign up activity dot this, and we'll show the error that password and confirm password password should be same. So we'll show this error to the user, and the length of this is short dot show. Okay, so we'll show the toast to the user, and we will here also return false. Okay, so return false. Okay, and if all the validation is correct, then we will return true. Okay, so these are our validation. So if all the validation are correct, we will return true, and we have email in email string and password in password string. So we have email and password here. Now come to the sign up new user. Here we have email in email string, so we'll use email string, and our password in password string, so we'll use password string. So these are our email and password. We have given these as an input. Now in on complete listener, new on complete listener, here press alt enter, alt enter, sorry, alt enter, alt enter, here also alt enter, alt enter, alt enter. Okay, so this is it. So in on complete task, if task is successful, so if task is successful, we don't want this, we will create a toast, means if a user is successfully created, successfully sign up, then we will give a toast to the user with sign up activity dot this context, and we will say uh, sign up successful. Okay, and then the length short dot show. Okay, so we'll show the toast to the user that sign up successful, and from here we will return to, we will delete these, and if sign up is successful, then we will go to the main activity. So intent is equal to new intent sign up activity dot this, comma main activity dot class, and start activity intent. Okay, we will go to the main activity, and we'll also finish this sign up activity dot this dot finish. Okay, so after sign up, we will finish this activity, and we will go to the main activity. And if it's not successful, if sign up is not successful, then we will show another toast, that is here context is sign up activity dot this, and will show authentication failed. Okay, and here we don't need this update UI. Okay, so this way we can sign up for the new user. Okay, so let's check our sign up functionality. So this is the sign up functionality. I guess it's complete. So also we have connected our app to the Firebase. Okay, one more thing, go to the Firebase app, and here go to our this app, that is our exam practice app that we have created, and here go to the authentication, go to the authentication tab. Here in here if we click on this sign in method, we have these options for authentication. Now we'll enable only email and password, so enable this option and click on save. So we have enabled this option, so we can sign in with email and password. We have other option also, that is sign in with phone, sign in with Google, Facebook, Twitter. These are the other options that we can sign in with. So for now we will use sign in with email and password only. Okay, so after this uh, let's run our app and test our Firebase functionality. Click OK, go to the sign up, and here enter name, email ID. Okay, we will enter an email ID for now for testing purpose. Password, then we will click on sign up. Click on this button and wait for some time. Okay, sign up successful. Okay, if you are successfully signed up, you will be redirected to this main activity. So means our app is connected to the Firebase successfully. So we have successfully connected our app to the Firebase. If this screen doesn't come, means you have something missing in your Firebase connectivity. So this screen should come and you should redirect to the main activity. So it means your Firebase is connected successfully. So this way you can test out your Firebase, if your app is connected to the Firebase correctly or not. Okay, if it's correctly connected, then it should go to the main activity. Okay, we need some changes in our sign up activity. We also want some progress that will show the user that signing up is in progress. uh, Also we want some change, also we need to implement login functionality also. So we will do this on in the next tutorial. So that's it from this video, guys. If you like this video, please press the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.